Good day everyone, I'm Adrian Tejano and today I'll be presenting my performance-based output on language learning material. In this presentation, I will showcase 3 learning materials I created to help students improve their storytelling skills. The first is the Story Planning Organizer. Secondly is the Character Development Template. And lastly is the Peer Review Checklist. Before we go to the materials, let's first define narrative writing. Narrative writing is a form of writing that tells a story. It includes characters, a setting, and a plot. It also has a clear beginning, middle, and end, and it allows students to express creativity and emotions through storytelling. The purpose of this lesson is to guide students in writing their own stories. The objectives are, first is to help them organize their story ideas clearly. Secondly is to develop strong and realistic characters. And lastly is to learn how to give and receive constructive feedback through peer review. The first material is the Story Planning Organizer. This worksheet helps students outline their story before writing the actual draft. It includes sections for the beginning, middle, and end, as well as the setting, conflict, and resolution. By using this organizer, students can plan their story in a logical and organized way, avoiding confusion when they start writing. Here is an example of how a student might use the Story Planning Organizer. In the beginning, the student introduces Mia as a shy girl who's new to her school. In the middle, she faces conflict, losing confidence in a writing contest. And in the end, she regains her courage and wins. This simple outline helps students see their stories structured clearly. The second material is the Character Development Template. This helps students build realistic and detailed characters for their stories. The template includes sections for the character's name, traits, goals, strengths, weaknesses, and relationships. Through this material, students learn to think deeply about who their characters are and how they will act in the story. For example, a student might create a character named Mika, who is brave and curious but also impatient. Her goal is to find her missing brother, and although she's determined, she sometimes acts without thinking. This process makes character more interesting and believable for readers. The third material is the Peer Review Checklist. This tool helps students review each other's stories and give helpful feedback. It includes questions like, does the story have a clear beginning, middle, and end? Are the characters realistic? And is the grammar correct? This encourages collaboration and teaches students how to evaluate writing fairly. This is the Peer Review Checklist, which is the third material I designed. Its purpose is to help students evaluate their classmates' stories and give meaningful feedback. The checklist includes questions that check the story structure, character development, creativity, and grammar. At the bottom, students can also write short comments or suggestions to help their peers improve. Through this activity, students learn how to reflect and collaborate effectively. These 3 materials work hand in hand. The Story Planning Organizers help students plan. The Character Templates build stronger characters. And the Peer Review Checklist improves the writing through reflection and feedback. Although they guide the student from planning to drafting, and finally to revising their work. In conclusion, narrative writing is not only about telling stories, it's about expressing creativity and connecting with others. The materials I presented support each step of the writing process, from planning to revising. They also promote collaboration and critical thinking among students. Thank you very much for listening.